Welcome back to Clean with Kate, and this afternoon I'm going into my shed. There's a lot needs doing in here. It's not too bad, but it's quite disorganised, so I just need to go through and see what needs decluttering, what needs to be moved around. What is limescale remover doing in here? Please, that should be in the house. Yeah, so there were things that need to be sorted. So anyway, what shall I start with? Golly, I think I just need to test the timer. I feel a bit overwhelmed by the shed. So anyway, I hope you'd like to join me. I'm going to be decluttering and cleaning up and see if there's some things that just need to go in the bin, like this bit of metal. Anyway, I'll set my timer for 5 minutes initially. It's quite hot in here, so I'll pop the timer somewhere I can keep it and remember where it is. So there we go, it's going. Okay, I've got a little pot here for rubbish. I think I might just start by looking for rubbish. There's quite a lot of stuff in here. And let's have a look. Did they go over there? There. Let's just start by going through these plant pots and seeing what's what. There's some little plant pots there. They can go in there. Sometimes it's useful to have a little. So I tend to keep old plant pots because I propagate my own plants. Oops, sorry, you're getting a lovely view of my feet. Hang on, let me just pan out to give you a better view of the shed. You don't want to see my feet. Okay, so I tend to keep old plant pots because I propagate my own plants, so it is useful to have some, but we have rather a lot. In fact, this is less than the wear. Right, terracotta pots. I think the terracotta pots need to go to the conservatory. Golly, I wonder what that is. Spotted some, getting distracted. Anyway, so I'm going to put the terracotta pots on this step here, and I'm probably going to take those to the conservatory, so I know basically that all my terracotta pots are in the conservatory. Well, you can see I'm spinning my wheels already. Right. This shed's been here a long time. It's probably about 40 years old. It was here when we bought the house. And it used to be a swimming pool shed. But a couple of years ago, it was a really old swimming pool and we didn't use it, so we filled it in. And now we're just left with the shed, but the shed's actually very useful. But there is still sort of swimming pool paraphernalia in here, so that's my rubbish bag, container rather. So I might actually start. This is a knife. This is actually very useful. You see, we've got mouse traps in here because we had a mouse infestation in here over winter. It was field mice, and they just ate so many things. So this is why I need to deal with the shed before winter, and I need to get anything that is liable to be attractive to mice out of here. So I've got quite a lot of plant food. We've got some weed killer. Let's move the plant food over there. And actually, I didn't actually know that this plant food was in here. So actually, I should probably move the plant food to where the watering area is and where we actually feed the plants, because it's not actually much use in here. And actually, I would probably end up going out and buying more plant food because I wouldn't know I had this in here. So I'm just starting by giving this shelf a brush off. All right, I've got more plant pots here. So let's see, if I put that one there, that's quite a big plant pot. All right, I need to go down and have a look what I've got down here. All these lovely little terracotta pots, I didn't even know were here. I think they all need to go into the conservatory because they're much more likely to be used for succulents in the conservatory. So let's just reorganise the terracotta. Right. Okay, what else have we got in here? Golly, a bit of old pipeware. Do you know, some old mole traps. I don't know if my husband even knows they're in here. They should all go into a container, really. I think that's an old barbecue brush, but it's definitely seen better days. I need to sort out a container of things that are my husband's domain. And the mole traps and the... Oh my goodness. Now I might just put these here for now for him to deal with. All of those are his domain. Right. Okay. Do you know, I might just start by brushing the floor a little bit. That is rubbish, isn't it, really? There's all sorts in here. Just give the floor a little brush. I think it'll make me feel like I've done something. So I'm feeling, I must admit, this task has been putting off so long. It has been completely overwhelming me. And it's not that difficult a task. These, I don't like these. I always think they're quite dangerous. So maybe they should just go. but I'm gonna procrastinate on that decision and just pop them there in case my husband wants them for something. Right, what's down here? Oh my goodness. Jacuzzi anti-foaming mousse. Well, we do have a jacuzzi, so actually that might get used. What's this? Ericaceous plant food. So the plant food should be over here. I wouldn't have actually known we had that. I hope it find any horrible big insects. Oh my goodness, what is that? I think they're seeds. I don't think they're mouse droppings. I hope they're not mouse droppings. I think they're seeds, but I have no idea what they are. I think they could be alliums. But you know what? I'm just going to take them out because they're not going to do anything in there. There's also a thermometer in here. I don't know what that may have been for checking the hot tub. I think what was happening was, oh god, there's the time already. We were having problems with the hot tub. We wanted to check it was at the right temperature. We didn't think the thermostat was working properly. There's all sorts in here. What is that? Sachet? Washing up liquid? What's that? Hormone rooting powder. Oh my goodness, I would never have known that was there. And that is actually something quite useful, but is it still usable? I don't think it's ever been opened, so actually that is useful to know. I'm going to stop that timer because I definitely want to keep going and see if I can make some real progress on this. Whoops. Maybe put the timer somewhere else. Okay. Is it going? Yes, it is. So if you'd like to stay with me, there's a saw here. Do you know, I don't think I'm ever going to use that, but I suppose he might use that. Let's just see if we can hang it up somewhere out of the way. Right, because I don't want to cut myself on it. Okay, what else is in here? A hammer. Oh no, an axe. Oh, I don't like that. But where could it go? I think I do need to get my husband to have a look at some of these tools and see if he still wants them. That seems quite a dangerous thing to me. I might put it back down there out of the way. Right, what is this? A head off a watering can. Well, that's no use to anyone in here. Spa and hot tub test strips. I'll put those up there. Bin bags. Well, they've been eaten by mice. Okay, this is this watering can thing can go around by the watering cans. It's absolutely no use in the shed. Let's see if we use it. If not, it needs to go. I don't even know which watering can it fits. For now, I'm just going to stick it by the watering cans. Right, this bin bags, the first one has had it, but after that they could be quite useful because actually I'll start a rubbish bag. Okay, that's quite useful. Let's start a rubbish bag. I really should have done this with my other half because a lot of the stuff in the shed is not all mine. So we have some rubbish here. Some of that could maybe go in the recycling, so I'll have to sort it. Right, what else? I've got this massive thing of string in here. Screws. I don't think he'd ever know they were in here. Another thing of massive string. What is in this? Oh my goodness. Ah, that doesn't need to be in here. Dog bags. Right, that needs to go somewhere. Actually, the tin is quite useful. And I'll take the dog bags out because they could actually be quite useful. Pop them in my pocket. Okay, that definitely needs to go to the house, the screws, because we'd never know they were in here. What else is in here more? These things, I don't think he'd know these were in here either, but maybe he would. No idea what those are. What's this? Reduces chlorine loss to sunlight. I think that's something left over from the old swimming pool. These are some old test strips that have definitely seen better days, and an old knitting needle. I don't know what he uses that for. Oh my goodness, there's a wasp trap back here. What else? Oh, goodness, wasp spray. What's this? Hard point pruning saw blade. Okay. I don't know if he'd know he had this. But I'll pop that out the way for now because I don't know what to do with that really. That's the trouble, isn't it? When you but that is definitely rubbish. I can get rid of that. I'm just going to, as Dana KY says, I'm just going to start with the rubbish. I don't know if you're a fan of Dana KY. I find her stuff very interesting, motivating, particularly things like the container concept I find helpful. Whoops, didn't sound good. What is that? Now that's definitely something that should be in the conservatory. I don't know why it got put out here. That's for putting hyacinths in. Right, I think maybe I should, what's in there? Something food, plant food of some sort. Let's get it out and let's just dust it off. Where can I dust it off? Here, because it's covered in debris. What's in it? Fish, blood and bone. Well, I don't know how long that's been in here. I don't really like using this stuff. My dad was a big fan. This is a grow more here. My dad was a big fan of bloodfish and bone, but I'm not, because the dogs, I worry the dogs will eat it. Right, golly, don't feel like I'm making an awful lot of progress in here. Okay, those are jugs for putting flowers in. I could do with finding somewhere better to store those really, but I'm going to start by getting all this debris up off the floor. It's a bit of hardcore. Right, I feel like I'm just moving the mess at the moment. Let's get some of this up. So this can go onto the compost heap mainly. I have to pick the rubbish out of it. Okay, it's getting a bit dusty in here. Let's get a bit more of the mess out of the floor. I'm not going to need that for another couple of months, so that could go back there. Oh God, there's so many cobwebs in here. I might have to have a go at the cobwebs. I might come out with the vacuum cleaner. This hasn't been done for years and it's just so badly needed. Just needs a really good declutter, tidy up, de-leaf. A couple of years ago we had snakes living in here, which was a little scary. So I think I'm always a bit wary when I come in here. They like to come in here over winter. Oh, where's the timer gone? I've lost it. Right. I need to get my husband to have a look. There's so much electrical stuff in here. And I just no idea what most of it's for. So I do need him to have a look at it. Right, I'm going to set the timer because I'm still not really made that much progress. I'm going to keep going. And actually I'm coping okay with the heat. Once you get going, it doesn't seem so bad. Right. Okay, let's just move my camera. Sorry about the quick jolt. Worried I was going to knock it. Oh, that dust is horrible. Let's do something different for a bit. Right, I've spotted a load of stuff down here and I've no idea what it is. More jacuzzi stuff. Could go up here. What is this? Leaf skimmer with pole. I think that's something left over from the swimming pool. I don't think we're ever going to use a leaf skimmer with pole. That needs to come out. What else? What is this? Ah, more fertilizer. Chlorine, spar. Whoa. Golly, there's lots of spiders' webs. A thing of matches and a thing of grow more. I think what I'm going to do, I don't think we need matches out here, so they can go in the house. So I have a tin of stuff that needs to go to the house over here. Oh, golly, it's starting to make me a bit sort of itchy with all the cobwebs. Oh. Golly, this is not my favourite task. This needs to come out of here because this can actually be spread on the garden if it hasn't gone hard. Golly, this is all plant food. Hopefully there's nothing living in it. It does seem, oh, has it gone off? The mice might have been in it, but it hasn't. Yeah, it's absorbed quite a lot of moisture, so I don't know whether we'll be able to use that or not. Okay, these, I think I'm going to put these in the bin. I don't want these. I think they can go in my bin bag. I think they're just clutter. Right, whoops, what else is there? Oh, golly, that was close. Right, there's loads of bits of metal and I don't know why we're saving them. Back here, I don't know what they came off. There's an old brush, has definitely seen better days, but it could be used in here. Let's have a look at these shelves. Let's see if we can brush this. This is a really nice little shelf. It's really useful for storing small things in the shed. There's more of that metal pipe. I think, oh, God, there are loads of metal pipes. I think what I'm going to need to do is start a box to go to the tip because there's quite a lot of metal recycling here. I think something's been actually living on that shelf. That's a lot of mouse droppings. I think this is a mouse house. Oh my goodness. Golly, I just hope there's nothing nesting in here. Oh, that is horrible. Golly, that is really making my skin crawl. Oh, I'm glad I've got gloves on. Now I know why I didn't want to do this job. Ever since the mouse infestation, I just haven't wanted to come in here. I got the shed quite nice before that, but it really really put me off. Right, where's the rest of the metal gone? Oh my goodness, look at all this metal over here. I need to get a box. Okay, let's brush up the mouse droppings. Let's give that a bit of a brush off. Right, I'm getting there. I think I'll use this old brush for this. It's done a nice job. Oh, the joys of outdoor sheds and mice. The mice think it's a great little house for winter. And it is, you can see their point of view. I'm sure we'll get mice again this year. What I have to learn though is not to have anything that they will eat. Oh, golly, look at all the, just so much debris. Right, okay, I must get obsessed with this. Right, I've got a wasp trap, and actually we're in wasp season, so that actually could be quite useful. I've found quite a few wasp traps as I've been clearing out the shed. This is not my first session in there, so I'm going to bring it over here. I've found another. There's lots of wasp traps here, so I'll put all the wasp traps together. I need to really set them up because we're just about to enter wasp season. Husband's paintbrush and another watering can head. I'll put that around where the watering cans. Right, I think I'm going to move the plant food over here because I do need to feed all my pots, which are here. I've got quite a lot of plants. I like propagating plants. So, golly, I seem to have made a lot of mess, don't I? I think I might stop there with the, I've done 15 minutes. Now I'm just going to move the thing. I'm going to start tidying up. So the things that I've moved. So I've got this and this. I'm going to move these round to where we need them. I'm going to pop them under here, out the way, so I know that I've got them. So, actually, put them next to the water butt, so I don't go out and buy more. Because actually I'd forgotten they were in there. So I've got another ericaceous one. I'm going to set it for one more 5 minutes. I don't really know what to do with this. I think this is supposed to be for indoor plants. I never know what to do with this. I don't know why I bought it really. If you know what to do with this, let me know. Let's leave that there. Right, have we got any more plant food in here? No. Let's put that, I need to move that. As you can see, I'm spinning my wheels again. I want to keep these here so I know where they are. That's quite good. I've got a few more of these over here. So when you want to do some cut flowers, these are really nice. That really should be in the conservatory. But I'm getting sidetracked. I've got more plant food I'm going to take over here. I'm going to take this lime scale remover back into the house. I don't know what it's doing there. I think it's because when we refilled the hot tub, we got a build-up of lime scale. So it's probably being used on when we emptied the hot tub to clean the lime scale off, but it never got put back. Right. Oh, golly. This is hard work. Oh no, I found more plant pots. Okay, they need to go in the shed. So that when I need a plant pot, I know where they are. Right, okay. Maybe I can get the smaller plant pots onto the lower shelves. This is one, you can see why this job takes me so long. I want to reorganise all my plant pots now. I don't think that one's going to work. There we go, that's better. I'm getting there. Oh, golly, something's bitten me on my back. Oh, this is not a nice job. Right, last lot of plant pots, and then I think I'm going to go and take a break. I'm going to make myself a nice cup of tea, and I've brought a nice book out. I'm going to sit down in the sunshine because it's Sunday. It shouldn't all be work, should it? We need some fun, and I am going to read my book. What have you been doing today? Have you had some fun? Right. Oh, I want to stack these so they look neat. Where's that one going? Maybe, oh no, it's not going to work. Come on, they must work. Let's start there. We're nearly there. Seriously? Oh my goodness, this must be my most sidetracked ever cleaning video. Stacking my plant pots, and this one's too big. I think this will have to go down to the vegetable garden. We've got another stack of plant pots there. Right, I think I'm going to have to come back to this task, but it's better than it was when I started. Is it perfect? Golly, no, it's a long way from perfect, but I am getting there. I think I'm going to stop there. I think I've done 3 lots of 15 minutes, or maybe it was only 2, but it's very warm. I'm going to go and empty this onto the compost heap. Come with me if you like. I'm going down to the compost heap. So this is all the stuff that came out of the conservatory. I think it's always good to give yourself a bit of time at the end when you're cleaning to tidy up. So basically, you don't leave it worse than it was when you found it. It's sometimes very easy to do. So I'm off to my compost heap now. Sunday tends to be my gardening day. I've got a very big compost heap here, so it's a very slow composting method. Right, let's get this on. There we go. This needs to go back to the conservatory now. Let's go through my sunflower hedge. Past my plant, oh, I've got a plant I need to pot up. Past my plant nursery. Right, I'm going to pop this over here, ready to go back to the conservatory. So, I think it's time for a sit down now. I've got a lovely book to read. Pop those in there. I'm reading this book. I don't know if you've read it. Bridget Jones' Mad About the Boy by Helen Fielding. It's very funny and I'm enjoying it. So now I'm going to have a bit of self-care in the garden and read my book. And then I'm going to finish tidying up this mess that I've made. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you're finding my cleaning videos inspirational and you're enjoying the weekend in the garden cleaning videos. Anyway, bye for now.